As Vladimir Putin launched an aerial and criminal war of choice Thursday night on Ukraine, Donald Trump called into Fox News defending the Russian president and then getting very confused about who posed the attack in the first place. Take a look at the Fox News clip.
We'll go back to President Trump for a quick reaction. We had a kind of a really pathetic display from the Ukrainian President Zelensky earlier today, President Trump, where in Russian, he doesn't like to speak Russian, but in Russian, he was essentially imploring Vladimir Putin not to invade his country. Now we basically have the Ukrainian ambassador to the United Nations looking like a defeated man. Your final reaction?
Well, I think the whole thing, again, would have never happened. It shouldn't happen. And it's a very sad thing. But you know what's also very dangerous is you told me about the amphibious attack by Americans. You shouldn't be saying that because you and everybody else shouldn't know about it. They should do that secretly, not be doing that through the great Laura Ingraham. They should be doing that secretly. Nobody should know that, Laura. And, you know,
that was the Russian. Those are the Russian amphibious landing.
No, I thought you said that. I thought you said that we were sending people in.
No, I did not. No. That would be news. That would be news.
All, and you know what? Hey, that's all we need. That'll be next. Okay. Now we ought to protect our own borders. You know, we ought to get to the southern border and start protecting the southern border. But it's a very terrible situation.
Host Laura Ingraham was, of course, referring to unconfirmed reports of an amphibious assault by Russian forces in the Ukrainian port city of Odessa along the Black Sea, where Russia has been conducting naval exercises in recent weeks. CNN teams heard explosions in and near multiple Ukrainian cities, including Kyiv. Images released by the Ukrainian president's office showed large explosions to the east of the capital city, Kyiv, with huge columns of smoke rising into the air. Ukrainian officials said more than 40 soldiers and as many as 10 civilians had been killed since the Russian invasion of Ukraine began shortly before dawn. The Ukrainian Defense Ministry responded early Friday morning by saying Russian troops did not descend on Odessa by sea. Ukraine fields a military of an estimated 250,000 personnel, a force large enough to offer pockets of strong resistance to Russian invaders. In the event of a full Russian takeover, elements of these forces could combine with armed citizens and militia to mount a bloody insurgency. Current and former Ukrainian officials have threatened just this strategy. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to visit us at rawstory.com. And if you'd like to see more of the Raw Report, please like and subscribe and join others who like their news raw too.